Rachel.
And I'm Whitney.
And this is
Call It Like It Is.
What's up, girl?
Nothing. I actually almost just hit somebody in your parking lot.
Like a person or a
yeah,
car?
No person. Well, I couldn't fucking see them. Reflectors, sir.
Oh, God. Did they yell at you?
No. If they did, I probably would have hit him with my car.
Yeah, and then you wouldn't
Would have threw that shit in reverse and watched it happen on my backup cam. I mean, wear reflectors.
That's ridiculous.
They totally just got beer from Wits or something.
Oh, well. They should walk on the sidewalk.
Well, you don't have you do have a sidewalk here.
We do have a sidewalk, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, walk on the sidewalk.
But then we'll get pissed because they're walking on our sidewalk and say, why don't you walk in the fucking road?
Because some crazy bitch is going to hit me, that's why.
Did you have... You have a joke?
I do.
Okay, oh my God, already.
Well, it's not really, it's like a fun fact.
Okay.
Did you know that a lot of people don't know that you are actually born with 4 kidneys?
I didn't know.
And then as you grow up, 2 of them become adult knees.
Adult knees.
Isn't that funny?
That is funny.
So
Thank you for sharing that with me.
You're welcome.
You think it'll get banned?
TikTok? I hope not. Then I'd have nothing else to do.
I know. We'll have to get on YouTube Shorts and...
I don't like YouTube Shorts.
Instagram Reels.
Well, I don't know if it's just my, algorithm because of the kids, but I really don't like YouTube Shorts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you probably got all kinds of weird shit on your YouTube.
Sometimes I'll just be, laying there listening to the... Because, I let them watch them, but, I listen to them.
Yeah.
And they'll be, talking about, hit the like button if you fear Jesus.
No.
And I'm like, okay, let's not.
Let's not watch that.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of a story that I wanted to share today.
Oh, God.
On the podcast because I think it's really funny. And since my dad is a fan now and he listens to this.
I saw he was popped up in our notifications.
My gosh. Today I dropped Ruby off to him and my stepmom and he's like, okay, how do we listen? How many times do you do this?
I was about to ask if you have to go back and get her, school's not still out for
Yeah, I'm
next
getting
week.
her tomorrow, yeah. She's just spending the night tonight. He was all excited. I was like, it comes out every week on Wednesdays. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. Whatever.
I keep finding out that people watch or listen, and I'm like,
and then
thanks.
I'm like, some of the stuff I say, Dad, I'm sorry.
I know.
I talked about a fleshlight on here at one point. So,
yeah.
And we're only 5 episodes in, so.
Are we really 5 episodes in?
Yeah, this is the 5th one, right? Yeah, episode 5.
Shit!
Isn't that crazy? Holy crap.
God.
But anyway, so when I was a kid, and even still to this day, my dad works on a turkey farm.
Right.
And growing up, he used to
I hope that
tell
wasn't
us,
the punchline of your story.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
You can explain it.
So, anyways, when we were little, he used to tell us he milked turkeys for a living. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, okay, cool. Dad milks turkeys, no big deal, whatever.
Get some of that for my cereal.
Yeah, literally. Is that the milk we have in the fridge? Is the turkey milk?
That's
anyway.
Strawberry milk.
So, getting older, I was probably 12, 13 years old. Mm-hmm. And Dad was still telling us he milks turkeys. My brother was a little older than me, so he already knew the truth.
Yeah.
But I went to school and we were all talking about what our parents did for a living. What does your dad do? What does your dad do? And I was like, well, my dad works on a turkey farm and he milks turkeys. And this one little boy, I wish I could remember who it was, but he was like...
Was it from, here? Were you here yet?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was in middle school here.
Oh, did you say that?
I don't remember. I just remember I was 12 or 13. And he was like, milk doesn't come from turkeys. And I was like, yeah, it does. My dad's been doing it his whole life. Milk comes from... Me and this guy had a full-out argument in the middle of class.
Oh, my God.
So I go home and I'm like, Dad, this kid at school...
Your whole life is a lie.
Yeah, I was like, this kid at school told me milk does not come from turkeys. And he sat me down. He sat me down and he said,
you dumb bitch.
Honey, milk doesn't come from turkeys. I get semen from turkeys. That's my job. We extract the semen from the turkeys and we deliver it to the...
Do turkeys have penises?
They're weird. It looks more like a vagina, like a little hoo-nanny, kind of. So, and it's weird because they have to rub it like to stimulate it, and then they use like this little tattoo gun kind of thing that like sucks it up and puts it in these vials.
I feel like you were telling me turkey porn right now.
Literally, turkeys are too stupid to reproduce fast enough on their own to keep up with the poultry business, so they extract the semen and then they deliver those semen bottles to the hen barns, and then those people
turkey based them.
Literally base the turkeys. And I just remember being like, I felt so stupid because Dad was like, well, I couldn't tell you I jack off turkeys because you're a kid, you know, so we just decided to tell you. And I'm like, and when here I am.
You were going to be 30 years old. Yeah. My dad jerks off, my dad milks turkeys.
Yeah. And I never thought about it. I was a kid. Like,
I'm glad my parents have normal jobs.
True, because... And I don't know how... Dad's been doing this for so fucking long, which now he doesn't...
Did you really think that they just, like, had turkey milk in the grocery store?
I didn't think it was in the grocery store.
Where'd you think he would buy it from?
I was a kid. I don't know. Like,
you were 12 or 13 when this story...
That's a kid. I probably still believed in Santa at 12 or 13. Ruby's 11 and still believes in Santa.
Well, let's hope nobody that believes in Santa watches this.
That what?
Let's hope that nobody who still believes in Santa watches this.
Well, I believe in Santa, and I'm 33 years old. Anyways, but the moral of the story is I was very upset. I went to school and didn't even talk to that kid because I'm just either. Like, you were right. Their milk doesn't come from turkeys, but my dad just was trying to protect me as a child and tell me, you know.
I feel like he could have told you, like, I make turkey babies.
But I feel like, yeah, I mean, I guess he could have done that. But I remember, this is probably really bad and really wrong, but he brought a turkey home one time, like a big one of the big poultry turkeys, and let all of us kids chase it around the yard to try to catch it for Thanksgiving one year. So funny. He knew we would never catch it, because it was bigger than
You tortured this turkey?
No, we just chased it around the yard.
The turkey was scared. It was running from you.
Nah.
I'm calling PETA.
Go ahead.
Let me find their phone number first.
Anyways, you have anything else that went on this week?
No, honestly, I'm just sick and tired of these fucking kids.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Everywhere.
Like your kids at your house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been to work all week.
Yeah.
And I wasn't taking my medicine. I kept forgetting to get it.
Well, you know, that probably had a lot to do with it.
It was just like the Wellbutrin.
Well, still.
Not the Lexapro.
It's for your well-being, so maybe you should take it.
I got it delivered. Yeah.
It's not delivery.
It's Walmart.
It's Walmart, yeah. That's really cool that they do that.
Yeah.
But I get so pissed at Walmart for not ever having my medication that I've had enough.
Yeah. I switch pharmacies a lot because I just get mad.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I call around and they will, like, transfer my...
I've only, like, involuntarily changed one time. And that was because Walgreens didn't take my insurance. Such a scam.
Everything with the medical field is such a scam.
Don't even get me started. I'll say something that'll get me arrested.
Probably. You'll probably be joining, what's his name? What's that guy's name?
I don't know.
The hot guy
Luigi?
that shot this. Yeah, Luigi.
Is his name actually Luigi?
It is Luigi.
That's so funny. His parents hated him.
Yeah.
But,
they were like, my son's gonna grow up and be a CEO killer.
Well, apparently the CEO was, like, a shitbag. I mean, like, I didn't really read into, like, who he was, but, like, he got arrested for some stuff.
I think, though, all CEOs can kind of be like, I have money and power. I can do whatever I want.
What if we become CEOs one day?
Of this podcast, yeah.
Can't be shitty people.
We're going to be CEOs of Call It Like It
Somebody's
Is.
going to shoot us.
Oh, my God. Don't say that. What would we do to make someone shoot us?
Run my mouth.
Okay. I'll be like, you can shoot her, but keep me alive. No, I'm just kidding.
You can shoot her in the foot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of what else funny happened for me this week.
Honestly, no, I don't really know.
Well, Christmas happened, so this is the aftermath of Christmas. It was hilarious.
I don't know. You said I can't think of anything funny.
I'm just saying.
Christmas happened.
Christmas happened.
Yeah, nobody got in a fight this year.
That's good.
It's kind of lame, honestly.
Yeah. I already took all the shit down.
Oh, yeah, we did too, Christmas Day.
I said, Christmas Day?
Yeah.
Damn, y'all weren't fucking around.
Well, all we had was the tree.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't decorate outside, which
There's
today I'm glad I didn't.
Not a lot going on.
Because my damn blow-ups would be blowing clear over to fucking Harrisonburg, as windy as it is today.
Yeah.
Good thing Santa ain't out there delivering presents today.
Yeah.
His ass be flying all over the place.
Well, he does have a sleigh.
He does.
He does fly.
You think him and Mrs. Claus getting on?
Probably.
And I bet it's hot, too.
I honestly don't want to think about that.
I do.
Really?
What if she's like, eat my cookie?
Ew.
And milk.
Ew.
Turkey milk.
Stop. I used to think that strawberry milk came from pink cows.
And you made fun of me.
Well, I realized this before I was in middle school.
Well, some of us were still very naive. Okay? I didn't know.
I know who your mother was. You were not that naive.
Mom actually protected me from some things.
From the perverted stuff?
Yeah, from the perverted stuff. But then I had bad cousins that would teach me bad things. Well, not bad cousins, just cousins that
I was the
older than
oldest
me.
cousin, so, like, I guess
You were the one teaching them the bad stuff.
No.
No.
I was a good kid.
Well, that's good.
Not anymore.
You know what they say?
No,
you're not bad. The world's just bad.
Right. The world makes me make bad decisions.
Exactly. Don't ever think that. Just don't ever take fault for your own shit.
Yeah.
It's the world.
Fuck it. I'm going to live in denial for the rest of my life.
I went to the big old Big Lots liquidation sale.
Are they even closing it now?
I don't know. I swear it was just a gimmick to get rid of shit.
Well, they're expensive now. Like, you remember when, like, Big Lots was cheap?
Yes. I remember them days.
Yeah.
Well, I went in there.
Do you remember Rugged Warehouse?
I miss Rugged Warehouse. Y'all remember Rugged Warehouse? That shit was ghetto as hell.
Mom said, let's go school shopping. Guess where we went?
That's where we went to.
Yeah.
All the time. Mom's like, that's the only store we're going to. Maybe we'll go to Penny's to get a nice pair of pants. But other than that, we go into Rugged Warehouse.
Yeah.
I loved that store. Oh, my God.
I just remember it being very chaotic.
Oh, yeah. There was shit everywhere. All the time.
Yeah, but it was whatever.
And there was, like, the most gangster people working in there. Most ghetto ladies.
I don't think you can call them ghetto.
What can you call them?
You're gonna get shot.
That's what I'm gonna get shot for.
Yeah, you're gonna call somebody ghetto.
But yeah, I went to the big old liquidation sale.
Mm-hmm.
Went in, everything was like 10% off. The place was packed with people. There were people everywhere because Brandon wanted new couch pillows, and I thought, okay, let me go in here and see if they'll have. They did have some, but I was like, that's really not a good deal. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, if they actually go out of business. Then.
But see, I seen that post where they were saying now they're really not going out of out of business.
They figured something out.
I'm like, is this a gimmick to just get rid of shit and like make a quick dollar? You know, because everybody's like, oh, it's going out of business.
Yeah,
I only shop there once a year at Christmas time, but holy shit, it's going out of business.
It's been a couple of years since I was last there.
They have nice furniture now.
Yeah.
I will say that.
Hopefully they do go out of sale or business then. I can just go get like a bed or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Real cheap.
Well, right now they're like 10% off.
Not that. I don't need a bed that much.
Yeah, I walked in and walked out. I was like, I'm done with this shit already.
I didn't go shopping at all, actually.
What do you mean?
I didn't do like...
You just did some pickups?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did my like Christmas pickup Christmas Eve. And then wrap the presents Christmas Eve.
Nothing wrong with that.
Worst decision
Absolutely
of my life.
Nothing wrong with that. People do it all the time. I, on the other hand, didn't have a lot of people to shop for this year because we decided, okay, we're not going to do all this.
I love not buying people things.
Yeah, I know.
I know that sounds really bad, but like,
no, it doesn't.
I don't even care anymore that like I don't get gifts.
Yeah, it's just I have everything I need, so like,
because I have a job and I'll just go buy it.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know.
Brandon was like, I didn't get you anything. I said, I didn't get you anything either.
You did get him something. You let him live another year.
I let him live another year. I like that. I like that. We jumping into Smutt stuff?
I actually read 2 books this week.
That's crazy.
Well, book and a half, I guess.
Well, I got out of my reading slump
Good,
and decided to jump back in, so I read the one, and now I started the other one.
Did they ever have sex?
Yes.
It was good.
I guess I'll start with mine then.
Yeah.
Okay, so my Smut stuff of the week is actually called Destined by Kay Knightley. And it's Ranger Ridge, Montana, and it's a picture-perfect mountain town. Emmett Ranger fears something sinister is lurking in the shadows. One thing's for certain, though, it isn't the beautiful stranger whose car has broken down on the side of the highway. After a failed engagement, Millie Rushing is looking for somewhere to start fresh, and anywhere she isn't, the main source of town gossip will do. Ranger Ridge seems the ideal place until she arrives. From a disastrous encounter with a county sheriff to a rundown rental property, Millie can't shake the bad luck bug. Circumstances thrust this unexpected pair together time and time again until the embers of dislike spark a flame of undeniable chemistry. But as their lives intertwine, someone is watching. Suspicious. And it becomes startlingly clear that Emmett and Millie are in serious danger, leaving them grappling with evil when destiny turns deadly. Ooh. So, the story was really good. Hot sheriff, hot girl moves into town. Okay. They start hanging out, whatever. But there is a killer. There's a killer. They did end up finally having sex at the very end of the book.
Oh my god, very anticlimactic.
I only gave it a 3-star on the Smutt. I gave it a 3-star because I should have gave it a 5-star as far as the actual book itself goes. But since I was wanting to read some good smut, I only gave it a 3-star because I wanted more action. Because this motherfucker was hot as hell. He was perfect in every way. Okay, I wanted it to happen. But the story is really, really good.
Yeah.
So, if you were looking for a real good crime story and you're kind of, into a little bit of
Who got killed?
A couple girls. In the town. And actually, a guy got killed in town as well. But if you're looking for something that's a little easy on the smut because you're not, too much into the smut.
You know they have a smut about deviled eggs?
What the hell?
I swear to God.
That group I'm in, I think they got a smut for everything.
Yeah.
But deviled eggs.
There's a Shrek, an ogre smut.
Stop it.
I even think there's a turkey smut.
Dad, did you hear that? There's a turkey smut.
You can read it to them.
You can make their dreams come true. Tell them to come take a tour of the farm.
Yes.
And be here, you want to see me jack off a turkey?
Yeah, you won't have to jack them off. Maybe, read it to him, and then he doesn't have to jack them off.
Yeah, they can do it for him.
Yeah, makes his job easy.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't really do that part much anymore, though, but he has to fill in sometimes.
What does he do?
He, runs the labs and, takes
checks them for STDs.
Yeah, make sure they don't have gonorrhea or anything.
Good look.
Yeah, that's good.
Thanks, Vince, out here doing the Lord's work.
But deviled eggs, Smut?
Yeah.
What do they do with the deviled eggs? Are you just
let me pull it up.
It's
called...
Okay, I will tell you what, though.
The Deviled Egg Made Me Do It.
I know. Bitch, Brandon would eat deviled eggs off of my body if I asked him
I love a good deviled egg, but
would you eat it off someone's body?
It depends.
I would, if it was a good deviled egg.
If it was a good body.
And a good body. The deviled egg made me do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read that shit.
You let me know how it is.
Okay.
I'm not gonna read it because it's fucking weird.
After I finish
I'll look it up and see how long it is.
After I read the Criminal Minds series, I will look it up, or I will read it and talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
The deviled egg made me do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your smut? I'm done. Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, I started the first book. I read the first book.
Of course you did. I was I'm going to beat this bitch to it.
No.
And then I got on my Goodreads. I'm like...
Does it still say I'm reading it?
Well, it did this morning when I was on there.
Obviously, it didn't fucking update because I'm done. Okay, so I'm reading the first book. It's Criminal Minds inspired.
Yeah.
They are called the Reynolds Protective Group. It's a group of brothers. And the first book is called Archer, and it's by Dr. Rebecca Sharp. And Archer is... Who do you think he's, loosely based off of?
Well, I looked it up.
Oh, you did?
I'm pretty sure.
Who?
Hotch.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, I think that's what it said.
Yeah. So it says, Kira McKenna has lived her life protected. That's what happens when your father testifies against Boston's Irish mob. After years of move after move, witness protection settled her in Wyoming. Unfortunately, while Kira embraced her new small town life, her larger than life past wouldn't stay away. And with it, the one man she'd never forget. 4 years ago, one massive mistake made Archer Reynolds resign from Boston's police force. Moving home, he opened Reynolds Protective Group, an elite bodyguard agency, to atone for his failure. But when a series of crimes occur in town, he comes face to face with the woman whose name was apparently as fake as her death. Archer can't believe Kira is alive, more beautiful and fiery than he remembered, and still in danger. The police insist the crimes were random, but Kira knows the mob has found her. Archer is determined to protect her, but after her last lie, Kira isn't sure she can trust him with the truth, and a desire mounts. And as desire mounts, so does danger, and once Archer uncovers the truth about her past, he'll stop at nothing to keep her safe and make her his.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because I was reading at the beginning, he was like, I can't kiss you. I'm too old for you, and I won't be able to kiss you the way you want me to.
Yeah, there is an age gap.
Yeah. Who don't love an age gap?
I don't think it wasn't more than 10 years. I don't think. Yeah. So like wasn't a super. It was like a subtle age gap.
A subtle age gap.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I got to the part where she dies. And yeah, he's like somebody robbed the post office or something. He's
okay, yeah.
What's the smut rating?
So it's like 50% in, and the smut is good.
Oh.
I would give it like a 4 out of 5.
Okay. On the smut scale?
On the smut scale. Okay. He's very like dominant.
Okay.
Like not like whips,
not
and, chains, but
yeah.
like
but a good hot
like controlling type.
Yeah.
In the bed.
I'm excited.
No, it actually was really good.
I'm so pumped because I love a book that right as soon as I start reading it, I already have a good feeling.
Yeah.
You know, I don't get bored easily. I'm like, I'll catch myself with a bored book, more scrolling on my phone, and I'm like, what the hell am I doing? I'm supposed to be reading. And then I'll put it down and I'm like, okay, let me read my book. And then I'm like, you know. Then I have to go back and reread because I'm kind of getting bored, but I can't stop reading them because I want to finish them.
It's really good.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I started the next one, which is about Hunter and Zoe.
Who is it based off of?
Will.
Who's Will? Will! Oh, because of JJ!
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love them together in the show.
And then it's about Zoe. You've met Zoe? She worked at the post office.
Yeah. Oh my god.
About them too.
That is
and I also loved that. Do you know what Kira, like what her job is?
Not yet.
I mean, it's not a spoiler alert. She's like a tattoo artist. And I thought that was cool.
That is cool.
Things go down in the tattoo shop.
They be getting it on in the tattoo shop?
Mm-hmm.
Do you... This reminds me, I seen a TikTok. Somebody got jizzed on in a tattoo shop, and they outlined it.
Ew!
With the tattoo gun. So they have like a jizz splat on their leg of a real jizz splat.
That's fucking disgusting, actually.
That just was remind me of.
So, like,
So maybe TikTok should be banned.
No. I mean, that's disturbing. But, like...
But they do get it on in the...
Yeah.
That's cool.
It actually... I think it happens before they get it on. But, like, he is just, like, an asshole at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, his feelings are hurt.
Yeah, because he's like, you faked your death.
Reasonable, like, upset
she
feelings.
Had to. Yeah. I mean, she had no choice.
But then, so he was, like, a dick, and then...
And then he gives her the dick.
Right. But then she was like, or he said, what can I do to make it up to you? And she was like, let me give you a tattoo. So he, like, tattooed Orion's belt on him. And you'll just have to, like, wait for the meaning. Because it's actually really fucking cute. Okay? And then...
I love astrology.
It didn't happen then. It happened... Okay, no. Ah! So, she gives him the tattoo, and then they might have made out or something. But then, he gives her a tattoo while he's doing things. What? His hands are very busy.
What?
Yeah.
Imagine what that shit looked like.
Yeah.
It'd be like...
But he bit her. Like, he bit her, like, shoulder and, like, tattooed it. I was like, okay.
Okay, but I'd be pissed.
Why?
Because what if we broke up? And you're
well, obviously, in these books are in a perfect world, and they're not going to break up.
That's true. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I like that.
I thought it was funny. I mean, I don't think I would get my person's teeth marks, but, like, if you bit me or something, I'd probably get a tattoo.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, I'd get your teeth marks. Yeah, I mean, I would...
Just wait till I get my veneers.
Oh, my God. It would be the perfect bite.
Yeah.
And then I'll get it on my butt cheek. You can bite my butt. Fresh out of the shower.
Yeah, if you scrubbed your butt cheek, I think
I'll exfoliate it too before, so that way it's nice and clean for you.
I've seen a TikTok where they do that, and I think they bite like with a piece of parchment paper or something in between it.
Oh, well, no, you got to do it full on. There ain't no parchment paper.
Okay, but like on the side of your butt, like not close to the crack.
No.
Nope.
Fine.
That's where I draw the line.
Okay, fine. I'll take it. Before we move on, because we have a couple minutes, I told you this, but I want to share it with the pod because I felt really fucking stupid when I did it, and I meant to say it at the beginning. I called the Walmart the other day.
This is great.
I called a Walmart Vision over here because I heard we're getting our own eye doctor over in Timberville. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll take Ruby and Brandon over there for their eye appointments. So I called them the other day, and I said, I heard you. I'm sorry. I'm so stupid. I said, do you guys have an obstetrician? The woman on the phone was super fucking nice. She was like, no, we don't have one yet. He's got tied up with some stuff. He should be here in a couple weeks. You have a great day. I got off the phone. I'm chilling. About 5 minutes in, it hits me what I said to this woman on the phone.
He got tied up. He's in the middle of switching careers.
I said, I cannot
Choices
believe
of study.
that woman probably hung up the phone and was like, this dumb bitch.
She's like, these fucking Timberville crackheads. She can't wait to switch Walmart.
Asking for a fucking obstetrician in the Vision Center.
Excuse me, Dr. Nelson. Seeing yet?
You look into my wondering eye.
God.
I could not believe I did that. I was so embarrassed. I was like, good thing I didn't ask in person. She see my face.
Yeah, and you didn't tell her, like, your name.
Yeah, none of that shit. But I cannot believe I did that.
Silly goose.
Anyways, on to the next thing. Are we jumping into Crime Corner?
Yes.
Would you like to go first?
You can go first. I always go first.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. So, mine is in South Dakota, a 45-year-old man, Pedro Simmental? I don't know. I butcher people's names. I'm sorry. Yeah. He was sentenced to only 15 years for killing a 40-year-old woman with a can of beans. They got into a physical altercation November of 23 because she ripped his favorite football jersey. He responded by beating her over the head with a can of beans. She had a blood alcohol content level of 0.474 the day of the argument. His attorneys described the woman as a severe alcoholic, and the addiction caused the fatal hematoma in her brain, causing her death. Since she had a pre-existing health conditions, which they are saying caused her death more than a single reckless blow of beans to the head.
So it was just like he just hit her one time?
I don't know. He takes no responsibility for her death. The woman's niece spoke out at trial saying her aunt was a caring and thoughtful person and that Simmental abused her aunt during their relationship. She begged the judge to give him a long sentence so he would not be able to do this to another woman and her family.
Yeah, the horror.
So pretty much he only got a 15-year sentence because she was an alcoholic. That's what caused her to die.
I'm not saying that murder is right. Some cases.
I mean, I can't...
No, I'm just kidding, but like...
But they said a single reckless blow.
Yeah.
But it's like... I mean, are we talking like one of them big ass
right, how
bushes,
big was
baked
right.
beans? You know, that big ass can?
Yeah, or like the green bean cans from like cafeterias.
Yeah.
Like the really large ones.
Big, giant ones. That could kill somebody. Obviously.
Right. Clearly, feel like there were just some domestic issues. Why'd she rip the jersey?
Yeah.
I mean, not that she should have been killed for it.
Yeah, no, I would definitely.
But, like...
I could see me ripping someone's jersey.
Yeah. Next time I think about ripping someone's jersey, I'm like, where's the beans?
Yeah. Someone
put up the beans.
Put up the beans because I'm about to get killed.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't imagine only getting 50.
If you had to be killed by a can of beans, what kind of beans do you want?
Bush's baked beans.
Bush's baked beans, that's a good
one.
What
about you?
Honestly, you know those green beans that have, like, the potatoes in them?
Oh, yeah.
Those are good. I'm going to go out with my fave.
I'm still going with Bush's baked beans.
Yeah.
They got them little hunks of bacon in it or whatever. Mm-hmm. That shit is so good. Do you remember that dog from the commercial?
When they died. I know. R.I.P.
Was his name Hank? I feel like his name was Hank. Was his name Hank? Come on. Y'all are millennial, baby. Isn't his name Hank? Okay.
Daryl.
Did you know that the Bush's Baked Beans, what's that thing called? The factory is in Tennessee.
I feel like I did know that.
We should have went when we were there.
Well, geez.
And seen if they had Hank stuffed in there.
Sometimes I just have this really intrusive thought of, like, people, instead of, like, burying their loved ones.
Burying them?
Yeah, like, after they pass away, what if they just take them to, like, a taxidermist?
I've thought about that.
Like, doing it?
Yeah. Like, if Brandon died, I already told him I'm going to weekend at Bernie's him.
I've never seen Weekend at Bernie's.
I am going to haul him around his dead body with his sunglasses on and make him look like he's alive. Like,
well, hopefully he dies in the middle of winter.
I will take him to Walmart and, like, set him in.
I don't want him to die, but, like, could you imagine the stench?
Well, no, I'd embalm him.
Jeez, honey, wash your pits.
I would... It's okay. We'll go by that aisle when he's with me at Walmart and we'll get some deodorant.
You gonna push him in the cart?
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna take him everywhere with me like I do now. Except for I'll have to drive because he's dead. And he'll have to sit in passenger
Well, at least you can't complain about your driving.
True.
Or your wipers.
Yeah.
I need to get new wipers.
He'll help you out with that. Okay. But, we really went off track.
Yeah. But, yeah, like, just think about people, like, first embalming them and then just taking them to, like, a taxidermist and having them.
Is people do that?
Do they embalm at a taxidermist? I don't know. I don't hunt.
I thought they just gutted them.
Well, they preserve them. People hang them on their walls. Anyway, but just, like, imagine walking into somebody's house and all of their dead loved ones are just, like, sitting around the house.
Having a tea party?
Yeah, like, somebody's at the couch, like, on the couch with the clicker. Somebody else is, like, at the kitchen table chain smoking. Just to picture it.
With a cup of coffee.
Yeah, those are my intrusive thoughts.
Yeah. No, like, for real, though.
I should probably see a counselor. I went to, like, one therapy appointment, but I ain't got time for that.
I need to go.
Honestly, no.
Okay, what's your crime corner?
Okay. It is dubbed the Golden Years Murders. Okay. I actually did a lot of research. One site. And I had to look up what some of the words meant.
That's okay. We went to Broadway.
All right. So these murders happened between the years of 1990 and 1996. Great year. On the west end.
Not for those people.
Obviously. But on me. On the west end of Richmond, Virginia. They were at least 13 victims, all elderly women who lived alone and all killed in a similar manner. While there have been multiple suspects, only one has been charged for several of them, and his actual guilt is disputed. So each of the victims were between the ages of 55 and 89.
89?
Yeah. The first 6 victims were black women who were all stabbed, and this was between July 1990 and May of 1992. The other 7 were white women who were strangled. Despite the rising homicide rate in the city at the time, these string of murders caused outrage due to the victims' vulnerability. Precautions were taken, such as a large increase in sales for guns, door locks, and watchdogs, and then all the female residents in Richmond were like, fuck out of here, with their attitudes. So as the time passed without a break in the case, there was public outrage that the investigators were racist and negligent, as they believed that they were more focused on solving the murders of the white victims. So the murder stopped in 1996, and then a suspect finally came into the picture in 2000. It was a 51-year-old man named Leslie Burkhart.
So wait, how old was he then?
Well, in 2000, he was 51. So he would have been 45, 46.
Oh.
Like,
I don't know why I was confused. Murders. I thought it was like, I got 60-year-old confused with night. Just ignore me. Just ignore me. I'm good now.
So he was described as a mentally ill drifter. So he was initially arrested just for trespassing. And then he confessed to the murders of 3 homeless men in Richmond and was sentenced to life in prison for those murders. So they hauled him in for trespassing. Probably would have just been like a solid misdemeanor. And he was like, nah,
I killed people.
I kill people. So then
he was probably thinking, oh, I'll get to live in have a home and food, you know.
Well, I feel like nobody pays attention to homeless murders, which is sad, but like
they don't.
Smart, I guess. 3 years later, he confessed to killing 4 of the victims from the official victim list: Jane Foster, Elizabeth Siebert, Mamie Verlander, and Lucille Boyd. He described in detail how the murders took place and had knowledge that only investigators were said to have known. Despite the confession, there was not enough evidence to charge him with any of them. He was never tried but remained a prime suspect. Before he died in 2002, he recanted his confessions and said he was innocent, and there have been a lot of debates about it. People are backing his innocence, stating that his confession is doubtful since he has schizophrenia. In November of 2013, a retired police detective, Ron Reed, stated that he believed Burkhart killed many more than he was convicted of, one being 81-year-old Rachel Henshaw, who died in a nursing home, and a homeless man named William Merle. It was said that Burkhart strangled Merle with his own shirt. They never stated how he would have killed Rachel Henshaw. But Reed claimed that his supervisor forced him to classify Burkhart's testimony because they were worried the department would receive more negative attention. A few days later, reps from the Richmond Police Department denied the claims, but admitted to the deaths of Henshaw and Merle in June of 1996. Henshaw was said to have had passed by natural causes, and Merle from alcohol poisoning.
Wow.
And as of today, most of the murders remain unsolved, and Burkhart's guilt remains in question. If he was actually responsible for the murders he admitted to, who did the rest?
Yeah. Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun.
That's crazy. That's a wild one.
I personally think that there was more than one murderer.
There would have to be, I feel like.
Well, because it said that they were, like, all killed in a similar manner, but, like, 6 were stabbed.
Yeah.
The other ones were strangled. I'm just kidding. The other ones were strangled.
Yeah.
And
that's what I'm saying. And
there was different ethnicities.
Yeah, different ethnicities. I mean, usually they target.
They say stabbing is really personal. Is like choking someone personal?
I feel like
it's.
I say any kind of killing's personal.
But like, you know, like.
But I know what you mean, where they take more aggression out on someone.
Could you imagine killing old people?
No.
The fuck?
There is a special place in hell for people who abuse or kill or neglect old people,
you know they don't
children,
all go to hell?
And animals. I know, because they ask for forgiveness.
That's crazy.
But you're a real piece of shit if you attack or hurt or kill.
Like, yeah, the oldest one was 89.
Like,
the fuck was
really?
she doing?
Yeah. Out playing bingo with her friends.
Well, she probably couldn't even make it to bingo.
Probably not. But that's what I'm saying.
What was she doing?
They
target
sofa? Those people, and they do it because they know they can't retaliate.
Yeah, like an easy kill.
That's what irritates the shit out of me about people who hurt the elderly and children and animals. They can't defend themselves. So therefore, you have small dick syndrome.
Yeah.
And you're going after the people who can't defend themselves. It just pisses me off.
Part of the little pee-pee committee.
Little pee-pee committee.
I couldn't think of something that rhymed with pee-pee.
Pee-pee. TP?
He lives in the little pee-pee. TP.
Little pee-pee TP.
But yeah, that was from Virginia, and I had no idea about it.
There's so many things that happen around here that I had no idea about. I'm like...
We got our very own serial killer.
We probably have a whole bunch, and we just don't remember the shopping cart killer.
Yeah, that popped up on the list.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was crazy. Killed that woman at the Motel 6. Beside of Taco Bell.
That's what.
So we could have been there getting a fucking Crunchwrap Supreme, and he's over there killing people and putting them in shopping carts.
Just imagine how many times we drove by right there.
I know.
Because that's right on the way to El Charro and Taco Bell.
Yeah. And Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And 7 Brew.
Yeah, and Starbucks.
The list just goes on.
I got a grilled cheese from Starbucks yesterday.
How much did you pay for it?
I didn't pay for it. It was a gift card.
Oh.
Free money.
Free money. Free grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Was it good?
They have really good grilled cheese.
I've never had
It's on
cheese.
sourdough bread.
Ruby always gets their wraps, their breakfast wraps.
Yeah,
that's like
good.
Bacon and stuff in it.
Yeah, really I love their croissants.
Croissant.
Their chocolate one, and then they have like a breakfast sandwich on a croissant.
I love croissant.
Yeah.
I like Costco's croissant.
I love a good croissant.
Ooh, a croissant with fucking chicken salad and lettuce and tomato. Oh my god. Sign me the fuck up. Can we go make that right now after?
Go need to get a croissant. Anyway.
So I have an advice thing to read. How about you?
I just read this one thing that said my uncle was actually my cousin. He was kidnapped as an infant, and then he was returned a year later, and the mom didn't want him back.
Oh my god. What?
Yeah. Could you imagine your kid?
Well, I do have a girl that could be
My eyes twitching.
She could either be my cousin or my sister.
Who?
True story. Her name is... Well, I can't say her name.
Oh, you can text it to me.
But, so... as far as I know, my biological dad has a younger child. Well, she's, I think, in high school now.
Mm-hmm.
But he could be her father, or my mom's cousin could be her father. So either way, she could be my sister or my cousin. So I'm related to her either way. Unless there was a third party.
What is the ratio of people from your like hometown who actually know their dad versus who don't?
I don't know. It's a good question.
There ain't that many, and 2 of them already. We don't know they didn't know the real daddy.
I know. I feel bad for her because my cousin is in and out of prison all the time.
Yeah.
So he's probably not the best dad.
Makes a good story, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. So the girl that's into me invited me to her gyno appointment. I've been talking to this girl I met off Hinge, and we're really hitting it off. I asked her to go on a date, and she told me her day off is tomorrow. I offered for us to hang at the mall or something, and she was really excited. Then she tells me she has a gyno appointment that day and offered me to come. I said yeah, because I felt like that's something I wouldn't mind doing. Is this like a thing? What do you guys think? I think it's weird. I think that's very strange to want to go. I mean,
they didn't even DTR yet.
No.
And she's like, do you want to come to the gyno with me?
Yeah.
No!
I think that...
I fucking don't. I would have broken up with her. Could you fucking imagine? Just picture it, okay? You go to the gyno and you take your boyfriend, I mean, not even your boyfriend.
The guy that you met.
You just met on Hinge 2 days ago. And you're like, hey, super fun date idea. Let's go to the gyno. And you're getting your exam.
Yeah. And
the doctor's got you spread eagle.
But maybe that's what she wants.
Hold on, I ain't done yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then she's like, there's something funky going on down here. And she's like, better swab it. And it comes back as, like, chlamydia or something.
Yeah.
Could you fucking imagine?
Yeah.
And he's like, look at the time. I'm suddenly late.
It takes a little bit for them tests to come back. So.
But still, the doctor said it was something funky.
Yeah. I don't know. Because what if this is her, like, testing him to see if he would be down for...
I wouldn't want my husband to go with me.
Oh, I've taken Brandon before.
I mean,
Brandon has literally...
Well, like, it's different.
What's that tool for? What are you doing there? Oh, okay.
You've also had a lot of weird stuff happen to you.
Yeah, true. I also have a really...
Would you go with Jessica?
I have.
Yeah.
But you guys are married.
And they've been together for like 87 years.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. He's seen it all, right?
Yeah. But first date, no.
As a date in general.
I mean, I would take Brandon there on a date.
No, we're not going on a date. We're going to go on a lunch date after the appointment.
I'd be like, you pissed me off yesterday, so now you have to go to the gynecologist with me today.
No, I don't even want to go to the gynecologist.
Yeah.
I fucked up saying that word.
I just think...
Speaking of which, I heard... I don't know if I'm allowed to say who I heard it from, but I heard from a very reliable source that they are, talking about making a NuvaRing that lasts for a whole year.
That you just leave up there?
Yes.
That doesn't sound good.
Yes.
Oh, wouldn't it get, nasty? Funky monkey?
Unless they, make it of, a different material.
Maybe.
Because, the IUDs stay up in you.
Yeah, but that's, up in your uterus. Or, is it in your uterus?
I don't know. I'd consider it.
Yeah. Well, all I know is it would be very awkward to go to the gyno with someone that you just started talking to.
I would take my mom versus...
Yeah.
My mom has.
Yeah. Well, that's your mom.
I know. She just goes everywhere with me.
Yeah. That's because she's a good mom. But,
She made it. I mean, it was formed inside of her.
I mean, I guess... I don't see the rational point of why.
No, I think that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's weird.
I would have not spoken to her after that.
Yeah, I'd have been like, yeah, sure, we'll hang out tomorrow. Block.
Yeah.
Please don't ever ask me to do that again.
Some people just have the audacity.
Mm-hmm.
That also takes some balls. Do you want to go to the gyno with me?
Yeah. It's fucking weird.
I need to get a pregnancy test.
We need to make sure I'm in the clear before we hook up.
Yeah.
I want you to hear it straight from the source. Weird. Do you have one to share?
Yeah, but I'm just really stuck on that.
Okay.
I'm just whatever. Okay, so I was reading this thing and I feel like we've talked about it before, but I want to elaborate more.
Okay.
So this says, my extremely wealthy uncle was going downhill quick with Alzheimer's. Before he was too far gone, he apparently made a deal with my aunt that when things got to the point that they would have to send him to a nursing home, she would kill him instead. He wrote all of this in a letter and gave it to the attorney of their estate. When the time came, I don't know why she chose to shoot him in the back of the head instead of something less violent, but she did. Okay. It was a pretty big trial with a fair bit of news coverage, and it really blew up when the lawyer testified and brought forward the letter. My aunt served 2 years, and then she was released on parole.
Okay. Why didn't she do it medically or something?
Yeah, I feel like she could have...
Yikes.
But what if she told him to do that? Or what if he told her to do it like that? Just shoot me in the back of the head.
I guess it is the quickest way to go.
Right.
But I'm thinking drug his ass up and keep giving him drugs until he goes to sleep. In the back of
the head. But we've talked, we've made jokes about this.
Yeah.
But I think essentially it's assisted suicide.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
I mean, he has the letter.
Right.
And his lawyer said this is what he wanted. This is his wishes.
Wouldn't that, as a lawyer, I know you have, not patient...
Confidentiality.
But,
what do they
you have, a certain level of confidentiality.
Yeah.
At one point, does it cross over into, I need to report a crime?
I don't know. I guess they don't.
Well, because still, it's not legal...
Yeah.
To help someone in their life.
Yeah.
I think it should be.
It should be certain extents,
Yeah, but medically.
Yeah.
But
not blowing the back of your husband's head off.
Yeah.
No, but that's crazy to me that that was her choice of.
Did you know that she also could still claim the life insurance policy?
She still can,
Yeah.
even though he went out by. Well, I guess technically he was murdered, so.
But if he would have done it himself, she wouldn't have.
Yeah, see, that's
what
why,
it says.
Yeah, because I think if you do that, if you take your own life, you don't get the money.
Yeah. But a lot of people are like, shooting him in the head was probably one of the better choices. Overdosing and choking can be extremely painful.
Yeah.
Guess it's quick.
I couldn't.
Better have good aim. This probably can't go in the pot either. Okay.
Oh, cancer. I do want to share before we end today on a serious note. I don't like to bring things down to serious note, but I just think it's important that we talk about when you're out on the road and you're driving and you're being an asshole on the road and you're being dangerous and you're being not considerate of other people around you, that you should take into account of things that can happen to other people.
Yeah.
About your decisions to fly down the road, run stop signs, run red lights, drive on the wrong side of the road, that it affects more people in the long run than you will ever imagine. And I just don't think people, I think they get crazy and they get down the road and they're like, oh, I'm going fast.
They have like
whatever. A adrenaline rush.
Yeah, not that, but like a superhero complex.
Yeah.
They're untouchable.
But it comes to a point of when these accidents happen, you're not only hurting yourself. You know, you are jeopardizing other people and families.
They're selfish, so they don't think of it.
I know. It's just like, I wish there was a world where it doesn't happen to people. Yeah. But it's like, just be smart, guys. Just like we shouldn't have to tell people, don't drink and drive. We shouldn't have to tell people, don't speed down the interstate. I speed down the interstate, but I mean it in a...
She's not going to anymore.
I'm not. But I just mean, a family recently lost someone really close to them because of the negligence of another driver. And it's just really hard to see that family go through something like that. And it's hard. It's just please be smart when you're driving, if you can.
If you can't, don't drive.
Yeah, if you can't, don't drive. Because there's other people out there that need to be here. So.
Cheers.
Other than that, I had to end on a serious note, so let's lighten it up a little bit more, I guess.
I would crack a joke, but I don't have any right now.
I don't have any right now either.
You should have warned me. I would have saved my kidney joke.
For the end. That was so funny. But, yes, if you want to share a story, if you want to reach out to us and tell us something stupid or funny or serious, or if you need sexual advice, hell, if you need, I don't know, you got athlete's foot and you need to know what to do about it.
If you need assistance to your gynecologist appointment,
yeah.
Don't call me.
Don't call me. But
call Rachel.
But you can call 540-782-0026 and leave a voicemail.
And I'm still going to tell you no.
And she's still going to tell you no.
But you can leave a voicemail.
You can message us on Reddit, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. You can email us at callitlikeitis@gmail.com. When I tell you there is no boundaries, there's no boundaries, okay? We can talk about whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. Where do you stop it at?
I don't know. I'll let you know when we get there.
Okay. Fair enough. We can do that. But yeah, just give us
turkey porn.
Turkey
where
porn.
I'll draw the line.
Well, I'll talk to my dad for you.
All right.
You want me to? We should call him right now and say, "Hey, Dad, you got any turkey porn?"
Call him and see what he says.
Hello?
Hi, Daddy.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Oh, I just came back to the bedroom and I got to bed.
I knew. I said, I hope I don't wake him up. You're on the podcast right now.
Really?
Yeah, you feel famous?
Oh, okay.
Do you feel famous?
Not yet.
Not yet. Anyways, we were talking about how you jerk off turkeys, and I was just wondering if you had any turkey porn.
No, I don't think so.
You don't have any on your phone?
No.
Do you have to, do the turkeys have to watch porn to produce the semen?
No.
No. Is there anything you want to share about what you do every day with your job?
No.
He said, no, I want to go to bed.
No, you just want to go to bed so you can jerk off the turkeys tomorrow, right?
Yeah, you got to be fresh.
You gotta be fresh, yep. Well,
Yeah.
I'm grateful for all the years that you've jacked off turkeys and all your hard work, but I just wanted to call and mess with you.
Well, yeah. I got to get in the bed. I got to get in the bed early because the turkeys get up early.
Yeah, they do.
Do they get boners?
Oh, Whitney wants to know if the turkeys get boners.
Tell her she needs to study up on her bird anatomy.
You need to study up on your bird anatomy, Whitney.
I don't need to.
Okay.
I got mints for that.
She said she'll get right on it.
You might be surprised.
Yeah? She said
Yeah.
that. I told her they look more like a woman part than they do a man part.
Mm-hmm.
She said she'd like to come over and help out and learn how to do it.
You damn lie.
Well,
All right, the girls being good? Are they?
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you go on to bed now. Get some sleep.
Okay.
All right, love you.
All right, love you too. Bye-bye.
We're going to have to do a video walkthrough of Dad working.
Did you feel how heavy these were?
You want to know how to take you out? There you go.
One negligent swipe of one of those in the head.
Yeah.
Hey.
You're an alcoholic and you're dead.
Hey, yeah. Just drink and I'll only get 15 years.
Hell yeah, brother.
Anyways.
Oh, I forgot we still have to end it. I was like, all right, I'm going to bed.
Thanks you. Thank you all so much for listening every week and jumping on this unhinged bullshit with us.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
And we'll see you next week for another episode of
Call it like it is.